Alright, I have my value scale, I have my image, and now I'm going to, oh, and I have my colors. I'm going to focus in on the background and really like sort this out, okay? And this is just like an explanation and way to make it easier when you just go to do the painting. Have it all sorted out, you don't have to figure it out. Got it sorted out to begin with. So I'm looking at my value scale. I'm going to say, alright, where are these values, on the value scale? Like the shadow is not, it's not as dark as a 7, it's a 6, right? It's more like a 6. Is it a 5? Maybe it's a 5. Is it like a 5? Looks like maybe even 5. 5, somewhere between 5 and 6. Then we come over here and it's more like a 2. Back here it's like a 2. So does it get to be a 1? 1 is white. I don't think it gets to be a white because white is like really just the shine marks on the ribbon. There's no layer other than that on the surface here, on the table in the background. So I already outlined the shadow shape. But then we've got all these other little areas, like there's a little bit of shadow back in here. It gets light. It goes from like medium to a little bit darker. So I'm going to say like there's this little bit where it's like lighter and then it moves towards darker. Here it's even lighter. So maybe like right in here. And I use dotted lines so that I know the difference between a shadow shape and an actual line. So let's see. I feel like maybe it gets a little bit darker over here. Maybe a tiny little bit in there. So mostly, I would say it's about 2. So it's like about a 2 over here. Then it's like a 2. Yeah, I think, is it a 3? Back here maybe it's a 3. Yeah, it seems more like a 3. And up here, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see, back here, 5 or 6? 6? Yeah, kind of 6. And then what about the shadow here? This is 6. Okay, so here I would say, what do you think? Is it 3-ish? It's around right here is like a 3. What about right here? Is it good to be like 3-ish? Goes from 2 to 3, so this is like 2, 3, 2 to 3 again. And then it fades, 4, 5, 6, okay? So it would be, because this doesn't go from 3 to 6 all of a sudden, right? I think that's a 6. Maybe it's more like a 5. I don't know. It's tricky. 5-ish, 6-ish. Okay. So using this against my color, my value scale here, so I would say I need one with a bit more white in it to make a 2. This is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So there's those, and I need a 2 for that, so I'm just going to be adding more white. I'm going to be adding more white to my color. So let me see. I don't know if you could see what I just did there, but I matched them all up. This looks like 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, the darkest. So I need to make a 2. I need a bit more white into that. Okay, so now I'm ready to start painting. I have all my colors. And I'm just going to be doing the background first. And grab brush, keep my brush nice and clean. And so like we said, now I'm going to look back at my chart that I have, and I'm going to do a 6, so that was my darker, and that's going in the cast shadow there. So this is going to go here. And I'm just starting like just by putting the colors right where I said they would go, and I'm going to make a soft edge. So I've got a number 3 up here, so now I've got to go to 3. So this was a 6, 5, 4, 3. So the 3, here's my 3. I'm going to use that here. And along this edge here, I want it to be a bit softer, so I'm just going to go across and blend, just like we did with all these paintings we've been working on. Adding some blending there. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this back corner here. This is a 6 as well, right underneath the bow, and this is all a 6, and then that fades into a 3. Fades into 3. I'm going to blend these together. Get more of that. So here I can get the intermediate color, the one that's in between, the intermediate value, in between the 3 and the 6. So 5 or 4 I can add to that. So now I'm at the 3 here, and I'm going to go to my 2. Get more of this 2. And all this up front here is light, so it's more of a 2. Whoops, can't see that part. Let me get the background here. I'll get this top part. So we have 4 and 5. So 4. Looks like it fades a bit lighter over here. And then, let's see, I keep going this way. And I'm trying to put down a nice thick coat because I want to cover all that canvas. I'm using a whole bunch of paint. Just really like putting it on thick. And this is about where it goes to the 5. It starts to get darker. And I'll probably want to go back and do another layer after this, but this is a good start. I'm starting to run out of paint. But I want to get a coat of paint on everything. I'm not going to water it down. Okay. Alright, so there we have it. I did. I'm going to smooth out these transitions where it goes from light to dark. So I'll probably go in a bit more, do a little bit more blending. I've got enough of this paint where I can definitely work on some of those edges. Okay, so next will be to paint the gift.